What's up, everybody? It's your girl Zakia, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm making jollof rice, fried plantain, and brownies. So first thing I did was blend my peppers. I already added it. I had 2 red bell peppers, tomato, and herb peppers. I didn't have onions, so I just added powder onion and 2 garlic. So all I do is just blend it through till it gets really smooth. You can't see none of the peppers and stuff. So yeah. Next, after all the pepper is blended well, I put a pot on the table and add some olive oil. And after I add the oil, I just let it get hot a little bit, not too hot, but hot. So at this point, you could add chopped onions, but I didn't because I don't really like seeing onions in my food. So I just went to the next step onto adding tomato paste. I used the whole can, but the one I was using right now is half, so I added half and had to open another one to add the other half. So I added 1 whole can of tomato paste. And after adding that, all I did was just stir it, because you have to keep stirring it. If you don't, it's going to burn and become black. So you just have to keep stirring it until it starts frying on its own. You will see me showing you how it should look at the end. So just continue watching. Malaika. After stirring it for about 2 minutes, this is how it should look like. Like I said, it should be frying on its own, and it should look something like that. After the tomato paste is looking something like that, all I did was added the blended tomato paste. I blended in the beginning and stirred it and left it on the stove for about, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes. And it looked like that, like it was actually boiling. And then after that, I just added all the seasonings. So I added onion powder because I don't like sliced onion in my food. And I added some curry powder, some bay leaf, salt, what else? Some shrimp, Maggie, and seasoning, adobo seasoning. And I think that was all I added to it. And you would see as the video go on stuff I added to this pepper. Added all the seasoning, which I'll also put in the description below because I didn't mention some of the stuff I added, so I'll actually put that in the description below. All I did was just stir it and taste it. I also After I added all the seasoning, I did not add salt. So after I tasted it, I added salt. Because sometimes after I add all the seasoning, I don't really need that much salt. So that's why I didn't add salt in the first place. But yes, I added salt. While I was cooking, I just noticed that the pepper was kind of too much because I was thinking of cooking 2 cups of rice, but I ended up cooking 3. So even though I wanted to cook 3, the sauce was too much. So that's what I just did right now. I just poured some of the sauce away in a little like plastic plate till like next time I want to cook some rice. So after that, I just rinsed my rice and just added it to the pot, and I just mixed it. Here, after that, after mixing it, I tasted it to see if the salt and season everything was good. Then I just lowered the temperature because it was on medium, so I just put it all the way on low. And I just added a little bit of water. You don't need a lot of water, just like a little bit of water. And you just mix it and cover it up and remember to put your stove on the lowest heat on your stove. While I was waiting on the rice to cook up, I decided to make some brownies. So these brownies, they come in a pack, so you don't have to like measure. It comes in a pack of 4. So it's 4 pack of brownies in one box. So all I did was added 2 eggs, 1/4 of water, and a half a cup of oil. After ordering all the 3 ingredients that I said, all I did was just mix it, and after I mixed it, I just sprayed a pan and I just poured it on it. The oven was already on to 350, and I just left the brownie in there for like 20 minutes or more, depending on how your oven is, because everybody's oven is different. So yeah. So here I was just frying some plantain, which we call Dodo. All I did was just cut it and added some salt and mixed it. And I just checked on the rice to see how the rice was doing. As you can see, it's like almost dry, which you see right now. It's almost dry, but there's still like water. So yeah, so I just put it in a pan and just fry it till it gets like, some people like theirs like really brown, like almost burnt, but I don't. I just like mine's like a little bit yellow brownish. You see at the end when I'm done. So here was when I was checking if the brownie was done. As you can see, the fork is clear. If the brownie wasn't done, you would see piece of the brownie on the fork. So that's how you check if a brownie is done. And all I did was just turn it off and left it in for like a couple of minutes just to, like, you know, get a little more firm. And then just took the rest of my plantain on the stove off the stove. So here I was just checking on the rice. The water was dry, but the rice was a little bit hot. So you could just add a little bit of water. So now I was just tasting the rice and see if the salt and everything was okay. So I just added a little bit of water and just let it steam, because the steam will actually make the rice soft. So that's all I did. And at the end of the video, at the end of when the rice was soft, this was how the rice came out. As you can see, it looks good. And then just left it there to steam. I turned off the stove, and here I cut the brownies and just left it there so it's easy to just pick out when you're ready to eat it. So this will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share my video. Also follow me on all my social media, because that's where I post all my stuff. And as I said, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and hit that notification bell. Love you guys, and thank you.